Lesson 6.6, Solving Systems of Linear Inequalities by Graphing. Example, solve the system by graphing. So these two inequalities, 2x minus 3y greater than 6 and y greater than or equal to negative 4x plus 1. So we want to go through our three basic steps for solving even just one inequality by graphing. We'll just do it twice. All right, so step one. So step one, we'll solve the associated equations. So for the first inequality, we have the associated equation 2x minus 3y equal to 6. So you can either use the tic-tac-toe method, or you can set x equal to 0 and substitute that back into the equation. So I have 2 times 0 minus 3y equals 6. 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 minus 3y is just 3y. So I have 3y equals 6. Divide both sides by minus 3, and I end up with y equals minus 2. So y equals minus 2 when x is 0, which is the coordinate 0, comma, minus 2. In the second equation, we will have y equals, hold on, one thing. So we found the y-intercept. Now we need to find the x-intercept. So we set y equal to 0. And solve for x. So we have 2x minus 3y, which is now 0, equal to 6. So 2x equals 6, divide both sides by 2, and I end up with x equals 3. That gives me the x-intercept 3, comma, 0. So now I can place that graph of that line in the xy plane. So I know at minus 2, I have my y-intercept, and at positive 3, I have my x-intercept. I don't have an equal sign, so I dash my line. And there we are. For the other inequality, we now have the associated equation y equals negative 4x plus 1. But it's best to write that slope as over 1. So on the y-axis, I know my y-intercept is at 1. And I know that I will go down 4 units. And write 1. So that will give me the point shown. Connect the dots with a solid line. So that is the first step, graphing the associated equations. That's step one. Step two, test the easiest possible point. That will inevitably be 0, 0, since neither line passes through 0, 0. So step two, test 0, 0. So that means y equals 0 and x equals 0. In the first inequality, that would be 2 times 0 minus 3 times 0. Is that, in fact, greater than 6 question? And that just means 0 greater than 6. That is false. So from the standpoint of red, the side that is true is on the right, and the side that is false includes 0, 0. That was the false side. Oh, look, I've found a highlighter, so that works even better. All right, so now we'll do the same thing, except we'll test this in inequality, the second inequality in blue. So that was y, which is now 0, greater than or equal to negative 4 times x, which is 0 plus 1. Is 0 greater than or equal to 1? That is false. So from the standpoint of blue, the side with 0, 0 is false, and the side without 0, 0 is true. We will shade the side that's true. And where those two sides overlap, that is the solution. Those two shaded areas overlap. So those two steps, the third step really just being the shading where it's true, give us our solution. I hope that helps.